Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I am your host, A Grown Man with Toys, and today we're doing the Auto World 1/18th scale 1968 Dodge Charger RT. It's in this nice deep blue metallic color. I think the best thing about this is the price. I actually picked this up from a vintage stock for 20 bucks. These things usually go for around 100. And I don't know what poor soul lost a profit on this, but I picked it up for 20 bucks. So I said, screw it, let's get it. I am more of a Ford guy, but you know, for 20 bucks, I might as well add it to the collection. It's an old classic, so I'll get it. But I'll just go around the box. If you guys see anything you want to get a closer look at, feel free to pause. I don't really care about any of this. I just want to, open it and put it on my shelf. So there's all around the sides. There's the top. And there's the bottom. I did do another Auto World 1/18th scale opening. Let me get my, where'd it go? There it is. I did get a 1964 and a half Mustang convertible in black that I did a review on, I think earlier this year, or maybe last year, I don't remember. But if you guys want to take a look at that, I will try and do a little card thing at the top right corner if you want to click on that after the video. Or I guess just go there on my channel. Just watch this first if that suits your needs better. I don't really care about any destruction on the boxes, so I'm not gonna keep them anyway. But yeah, I'm kind of excited that I just picked this up for $20. I don't know why I opened both sides when I could have just opened up one end and slid it out. That's my mistake. We're a little stupid when it comes to opening this stuff. Alright. Fresh out of the box. I'll throw the box to the side like we always do. Now there's tape on the sides, which I'll just cut through. That protective plastic all over it. I'll just cut this side just in case, just to make it easier to open up. Alright, those are done. I'll lift that out, set that there real quick, and I'll throw this to the side. And I'll just make sure that all of the protective packaging is off, which I think it is. Alrighty. So here we have the 1/18th scale 1968 Dodge Charger RT, to be specific. And again, I'm more of a Ford guy, but I did have to pick this up. I do love the color on it. I don't have any blue. Well, no, I do have a dark blue car on my shelf. The Lincoln Continental Mark V. So, openable doors, interior detail, if it would focus. There we go, slightly. So, interior detail, steerable wheels, which the steering wheel barely steers, but I'm not going to be messing around with this. I think the seats have a little bit of reclining action, which is, cool if you're into that. It does have a little bit of suspension. Pop the hood. Again, they do a really good job with the hoods on these, especially the engine bay underneath. Pretty nicely detailed. I love the hinges that they do instead of just the regular like C-shaped die-cast brackets that they just attach to the underside of the hood, like the Maisto, however you want to pronounce it. Antenna on the side. Open up the right door. Seat belts on the floor and along the seat. I do like the white seats on the inside. Pretty clean. Rear looks pretty good. I think the trunk opens too. Yeah. All the stuff on the inside, some carpeting design, spare tire, some type of, what is it, a tire jack back there? I don't know what that is. Okay. All in all, I think it's a pretty good model that will look good on my shelf, especially for $20. Here's the underside. Not sure if the paint was supposed to kind of overspray on the bottom, but it looks kind of cool. Looks like I painted it myself. The underside detail really good. Only one mirror on the side, which is, I'd say, fairly normal for classics. Rollability, somewhat smooth. There's some clicking, but you're not going to be playing with these. Unless you are, then, well, you're going to get some clicking. Hey, it's cell phone quality camera microphone time. I did notice something with the headlights, and they actually move down. I don't think I'll be able to do it with the hood up, but they do. I don't know if it's supposed to do that actually. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Uh-oh. Oops. There we go. Well, they kind of move. Uh-oh. Let's just leave it like that. Well, yep, they do move. I don't know if they're supposed to do that, but I think they do on the real car. So there we go. Well, shoot, yeah, I kind of went over everything already. Car looks good. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.